If you're starting to put artwork out there, at some point fans will start reaching out to you for commissions and custom work.
But before you leap headlong into a custom project, you need to consider whether or not to say yes and how to politely say no if it's not the right fit for you.
I'm Scarlett Pons. I'm a potter and the owner of Scarlett Wares, where I design and make ceramic items for the home.
And I'm Gabriel Pons, a painter and muralist. Together we own Pawn Shop Studio. We don't buy gold or guns,
We
we
sell
sell art.
art.
Through our storefront, we carry the work of emerging creatives who are embarking on their journey of working as full-time artists.
If you're an artist, maker, emerging, or aspiring artist, subscribe and hit that notification button so that you will know when our next tip comes out to propel you onto the road to becoming a full-time artist.
And as you're watching, please let us know if you find our tips helpful. Share your stories and leave us your comments, and we will be sure to answer any questions.
Yes, and share this video with all your artist friends. Now, Gabe, let me start by asking you why and who you take commissions from. How do you know if the commission is a good fit for you?
Well, that's a good question. I typically work with clients because they come to me with an enthusiasm and an excitement about my current work. They may even share the same interests that influence my work, whether it's the hip-hop lyrics or the graphic stencils I use on my skateboards.
So the customers have an understanding and appreciation of your work already. They're fans of what you're doing.
Yeah, there's a connection. One indication that this client is the right person to work with is that from the get-go, they aren't asking me to create something for them that is well outside my painting style or language. They're willing to trust me to do my work.
Now in pottery, I'm also very careful with who I work with. I also only take commissions from someone who I know understands my work, and especially my style and the glazed colors I use. They have an appreciation of what I'm currently working on right now. And on the flip side, I know immediately when it's not the right ask, when someone wants a ceramic item in a glazed color that I don't currently make, like it's way outside my current color palette, or an object that I have very little or no experience in building.
Now, for instance, I know when to say no when someone comes to me with an unrealistic time frame. They want something designed and painted in such a short window of time that it would turn my entire work schedule upside down. This may be an indication that they don't understand that commissioned artwork takes time to create. I don't just wave a magic wand paintbrush and make it happen.
Exactly. I will start a commission conversation by saying, this will take me 6 to 8 weeks minimum because clay is a slow process. I need the client to understand that from the beginning.
Now, for as many times as we say yes to a commission, we also say no. Here are a few polite ways to say no. Now, from my experience, be realistic with the time you currently have. If you don't have time for this type of commitment to a project, then you can simply state that you are currently not taking commissions. It's nothing personal.
I often say no when someone asks me to make something that's not in my wheelhouse by saying, you have a great idea, however, it's not something I have experience in. And then I encourage them to find a potter who is already working in that color or style.
Now be sure to follow that no with an artistic counsel. You always have an opportunity to educate the client, and they'll respect your perspective.
And a great way to do that is by introducing a potential client to another artist who's a better fit for what they're looking for. Our customers really appreciate this kind of lead.
Sometimes the customer may not even realize that they don't need a fine artist, but a graphic designer, or even in some cases, a different trade altogether, and you can guide them in that direction.
So even if you have to say no to a potential client, it's always worth it to remain being a good resource for them. They have come to you for a reason, and staying positive and helpful can lead to a sale down the road.
Now remember that you're doing the client a service by being honest and saying no. You don't want to find yourself making something that you're not proud of or spending resources solving a problem that you unintentionally made for yourself.
At the end of the day, a successful commission is one that allows you to hone your skills, flex your creative muscles, as well as make money by establishing a unique relationship with a customer.
And remember, it's okay to say no. It's not personal.
Now, if you found this video helpful, subscribe, hit that notification button so that you know when our next video comes out. Leave us a comment. We love hearing from you.
And stay creative and don't give up. The world needs more artists.